The Academy will try to bring that out. It's a nice precise kick. Wardlaw has it in the back pocket. Just a couple of metres in from the boundary. Collingwood doing pretty well to pin them as we go. Hagan, who started the game promisingly. Lovely work stepping through traffic there from Wardlaw. Goes in towards the pocket. Scully ignored the runner going past Hollands to step through traffic. Ball comes through towards Wardlaw, who's caught. Tried to cut back inside. Sibkowski bypassed with that hand pass, but he'll go back in after it from the front. And kick should be turned over at the fall. Wardlaw slid it through. Ashcroft Murray, who's taking his turn in the ruck for Collingwood. Running into pressure there was Wardlaw to the line. Collingwood happy to keep that in play under a fair bit of pressure. And good tackle, and it's going to be rewarded. Well done by Wardlaw. Website. Forward they go. Australia leading this game by a point. Kept alive by Wardlaw. Ball. Pressure is good, and they're getting some numbers around the ball. Sardis gave that hand pass. This kick will go deep inside 50. Good contest at the back for Collingwood. Ashcroft rode the bump nicely, actually broke the tackle, fed the hand pass out to Wardlaw, who was good in the first half with one hand. Ball worked forward by Collingwood. Wardlaw working back hard the other way. Opens up the corridor. It's a risky kick. They have got the advantage of a 2-on-1. If they can recover at ground level, Wardlaw's running terrific again as he gets into that contest. Feeds it to Ashcroft. Roberts wins that tap, was favoured by the bounce. Lovely work by Wardlaw, up to 4 touches in the quarter. Gave it out towards Blackmore Moore. Good first quarter, a little quieter in the second. So to get to contest, which creates that congestion. Chugs free kick, so had to give that one back to the opposition on the full, and that'll be the message. That should be holding the ball as well. Good tackling in tight. Advantage will be paid as the ball is tossed back in. Broadbent went a fraction early in that contest with Roberts. Chug trying to charge through a runner. Kicks to Scully instead, who's got a couple to beat. They've got the numbers at the fall, and if they get out the back here, they've got... Wild will send that down the line. Good chance for Scully, but it drops short of that. And Wardlaw, who's doing most things pretty well, takes the mark, spears that kick low.
A good quarter too, very composed down back.
Terrific judgment. It's a great mark in two senses. It's hard to trapped on the half volley. They'll bring it into the middle of the ground. Wardlaw takes the mark. Got runners out here. Delivers a good ball down towards half great forward.
Dean and a goal. Wardlaw with 12 had a great third quarter. They're the two leaders. Broadbent, the big ruckman, has had 10 and had well, he's...
Roberts, who's had 32 hit-outs, tried to feed Finlay McRae. Lovely work in there by Wardlaw, who's had it in front position, been controlling the ruck. Goes to Chug, who's brought to ground in a tackle. They did well. Not several hands, and they're not all that clean on the way back out, Collingwood. And they've still got a problem as a result of that. Wardlaw rode the bump. Loping ball, long down the middle. Gilby there. Good mark taken by Wardlaw. He's one to certainly put the asterisk next to. Done most things very well. Thumps that kick forward. I
like George Wardlaw, not just by that last mark. Yeah. That added a dimension we hadn't quite seen at that point. It's just his attack on the ball around stoppage. You've seen him on that occasion. His speed and power is quite elite. George Wardlaw, he's got the body of maybe a Petrarca. Yeah. He's got a powerful set of thighs. He is so quick. You can just see that in different occasions throughout the game today. Had a great third quarter. He's a competitor by the look of it too. He's wanting to win this game here. You can just see with his mannerisms around the centre square here. He's been impressive for mine. 182 centimetre boy, around the 6 foot, 82 kgs at the minute. He was so strong. But yeah, Wiedering's got a few things going for him.
Well done by Wardlaw just to tap it out a little bit of space. Roberts with a slightly iffy hand pass. Now Brown under pressure, just got it through. Chug again, pulled off the kick. As a result, it's gone probably 10 metres the wrong way. Good aggression in there low underneath that football was Caden Schreiber. Knocked down out to Bianco. Bianco was clipped high.
So there's a lot to learn yet on how they develop physically themselves, and just the quickness of decision making that's needed when you play against professionals. And as we said, 8 of these